Welcome back to Dinar Community Channel. Millions hold the Iraqi dinar dreaming of overnight riches, but only a few will cross into true wealth. What separates the broke from the billionaires isn't luck, timing, or even how much dinar they own. It's one single decision that most never make, and it determines everything. In every great wealth shift, there's a single moment that defines the future, one decision, one crossroads, one opportunity either seized or ignored. In the world of Iraqi Dinar IQD investing, where speculation meets strategy, that moment is now. And the decision that separates those who will remain broke from those destined for immense wealth is not the currency itself, but what you do with it when the moment comes. Thousands across the globe hold IQD with the belief that its revaluation will bring unimaginable riches. Some have held their notes for decades. Others entered just recently, lured by headlines, social media chatter, and the quiet hum of global financial restructuring rumors. But here's the hard truth. Holding IQD is not what makes you rich. That's the myth. The one decision that determines your financial destiny is what you do after the revaluation. Too many focus on the RV itself, the rate, the date, the rumors of backscreens at banks or shadowy meetings among global elites. But even if tomorrow the Iraqi dinar revalues to $3.91 or $6.20 or some other historic number, it won't matter unless you have a clear, powerful, and actionable plan. Because wealth without strategy is nothing more than chaos in disguise. Let's break it down. Imagine two IQD holders, Ahmed and James. Both own the same amount, say, 10 million Iraqi dinars. The revaluation hits, and suddenly each holds the equivalent of over $30 million USD. On paper, they're both set for life. But fast forward 5 years, and they're in radically different situations. Ahmed took action. Before the RV, he had already met with a financial advisor, estate planner, and tax strategist. He understood trusts, offshore structures, multi-currency holdings, and passive income. The moment the RV occurred, he executed his exchange calmly, moved funds into protected vehicles, diversified into assets, and created generational structures. He didn't flaunt wealth, he built it. He turned a one-time event into a lifelong transformation. He now runs a portfolio of companies, owns real estate globally, and his family is set for generations. James, on the other hand, got swept up in the moment. He cashed out quickly and celebrated big. He bought cars, houses, watches, threw parties, lent money to friends, invested in unvetted schemes, and trusted the wrong people. He believed the RV itself was the finish line, not the starting gun. Within 3 years, taxes, lawsuits, bad investments, and reckless spending had eaten through his fortune. Today, he's worse off than before the RV, consumed by regret, shame, and bitterness. That's the difference. One decision: to plan for wealth before it arrives. IQD holders must understand something fundamental. Sudden wealth is a magnifier. It doesn't fix problems, it amplifies them. It doesn't make you disciplined, it exposes your habits. It doesn't bring wisdom, it demands it. The truth is, 70% of lottery winners go broke within a few years. Inheritances disappear in less than a generation. And IQD wealth, if unmanaged, will follow the same path. This is why the one decision that separates the broke from the billionaires isn't about whether or not to buy IQD. It's the decision to treat the RV as a beginning, not an end. It's the commitment to financial literacy, stewardship, and vision. It's about setting structures in place before the blessing arrives. If you're reading this and you hold dinar, ask yourself honestly, do I have a post-RV strategy? Do I understand taxation in my jurisdiction? Do I know how to exchange my currency safely, privately, and efficiently? Do I have legal structures to protect my wealth, like trusts, LLCs, or family offices? Do I have a team in place, an attorney, a CPA, a fiduciary, who can guide me through this transition? Most IQD holders don't. They are emotionally invested but practically unprepared. They believe they'll figure it out after the RV. But that's not how wealth works. The decisions you don't make today become the regrets you can't escape tomorrow. Let's look deeper at what this decision involves. First, education. Future billionaires immerse themselves in financial knowledge. They study tax codes, real estate, business, trusts, digital assets, and macroeconomics. They know what capital gains means. They understand estate planning. They grasp the importance of asset protection. They're not relying on hearsay or Telegram groups. They're investing time in mastery. Second, preparation. Long before the RV, they've already identified safe exchange centers, vetted private exchange opportunities, and rehearsed what documents and identification will be needed. They know where the liquidity will flow, which banks are IQD compliant, and how to structure their transactions to avoid flags, audits, or freezes. Third, emotional discipline. Sudden wealth triggers every human vulnerability: greed, fear, ego, guilt. The future billionaire recognizes this and prepares mentally. They don't rush. They don't broadcast. They move in silence. They don't confuse currency with character. They understand that true wealth is internal first, external second. Fourth, legacy. The truly wealthy think generationally. They don't just think, how can I buy a house and car? They think, how can I establish generational systems to preserve and multiply this wealth long after I'm gone? They create irrevocable trusts. They build family offices. They educate their children in financial stewardship. They donate with purpose. They live with vision. Contrast that with the broke IQD holder who focuses only on the moment. How soon can I cash out? How big of a house can I buy? Which car should I get first? They mistake symbols for substance. They believe the money will last forever. They avoid professionals and listen to amateurs. They confuse luck with strategy. It's easy to get caught up in the hype. Videos go viral with wild rate predictions. Telegram rooms erupt with every new supposed announcement. People make emotional decisions based on hope instead of grounded reality. But billionaires don't operate like that. They don't chase, they build. They don't react, they prepare. Let's also address the illusion that this is about the amount of IQD you hold. Many believe they must have tens of millions of dinar to become wealthy. But wealth isn't defined by how much you start with, it's what you do with it. A person who exchanges 5 million Iraqi dinars and strategically multiplies it will surpass someone with 50 million who squanders it. It's not about volume, it's about velocity and vision. And yes, this applies even if the RV doesn't happen the way you expect. Because this decision, to become financially literate, to plan strategically, to build structures, is powerful no matter what. If the RV hits, you're ready. If it's delayed, you're not wasting time. Either way, you're stepping into mastery. It's also important to understand the role of silence. Billionaires move in silence. They don't post screenshots. They don't announce their net worth. They don't flaunt their exchange receipts. They understand that privacy is the new luxury. If you want to preserve your wealth, learn to disappear into your wealth, not perform with it. The one decision isn't flashy. It's not exciting. It doesn't get likes or views. But it's the most powerful thing you can do. Decide to become the architect of your wealth, not just the recipient of it. That means hiring experts. That means reading books. That means setting boundaries. That means building your future before the spotlight arrives. Right now, you have a chance to position yourself not just as an RV winner, but as a generational leader. But it starts with action. The decision to prepare, to build your strategy, team, structures, and mindset, is the bridge between holding currency and holding power. Don't wait until the headlines scream that the RV has happened. Don't wait until you're standing in line at the bank or logging into an exchange platform. Don't wait until you're holding more zeros in your bank account than you've ever imagined. By then, it may be too late. The future billionaire prepares now, in silence, in discipline, in humility. Because wealth doesn't change you. It reveals you. And the one decision that separates the broke from the billionaires is this. Prepare for the blessing before it arrives. Make that decision today. While others chase rumors, you build reality. While others guess, you plan. While others panic, you execute. This is your moment. Like and subscribe for more videos.